What is happening, all of you miserable tax write-offs? It is John Hauser.
And I'm Travis.
And you're watching Film Scouts. We are back. Back at it. We got movie news since we don't have any trailers. There's nothing that really came out. Power Rangers. We got our first look at the Power Rangers, and I'm not mad at it. I think it looks pretty legit.
I don't know. See, that's just too much, guys. You guys don't know. I'm talking about Japanese Super Sentai.
I was about to say,
okay?
you showed me, I remember you showing me a video. What was that video you showed me? That was like kind of...
That was the first Sentai series in the 70s, which eventually later got translated to our Power Rangers that we see here in the States. History lesson, yeah. They had the Super Sentai series from the 70s to the 90s. Then the Kyoryu Sentai Juranja is the one...
Whoa, that word.
is the one that got adapted to become our Mighty Morphin. And the Yellow Ranger was a boy, and his name was actually Boy. And that's why the Yellow Ranger doesn't have a skirt on our show, because it was a boy actor character. I like the suits a lot just because I thought it was going to be hard because... I mean, going from like a spandex, because in the show it's like, just like a leotard with a helmet. So I was like, oh man, how are they going to try to make a movie and not look that cheesy? And it looks pretty good. I mean, I want to know how the suits work, because hopefully it's a little bit more mature.
I feel like those outfits are like their last like outfits that they get. Maybe they start off with something different in the beginning, and then that's like the costumes that they'll wear in the last fight scene. You know what I mean?
Obviously they're gonna fight because they can, but then it's gonna turn into like a mech kaiju thing like Pacific Rim, because then it's gonna, if it's going from their classic build up from the show, Rita's gonna be like, oh, you little kids, and like throw a staff in the ground, and then the monsters gonna be like, and get big, and then they're gonna be like, oh no, and then get in their Zords, and they're gonna lose, and then it's gonna be like, but let's combine.
Yeah, but like now that you're really thinking about it, they really do have to like really do something different just so they won't be too much like Pacific Rim. It is kind of, y'all got a lot on y'all plate, but just give us a trailer. I assume we were going to get a trailer sometime in Comic-Con or something like that, maybe. What about, what's the little, what's his name? Or you think they're going to have him in it?
I don't know, like that CP30 wannabe.
Moving on, MIB 23, this is a spinoff. This is 23 Jump Street and Men in Black World combining together because they are Sony projects and they can do that. And our new director is James Bobbin, and he's the director of the upcoming Alice in the Looking Glass movie. Now I just kind of feel like, oh man, because I don't know this director, and he hasn't really done much other than that one movie. And
what you said that was The Looking Glass?
Alice through the
well, he just did that, so we don't even know if that's good yet. This is one of the things, literally, like if you had a checklist, like, do we need to do this? 21 and 22 Jump Street were both hilarious, and the Men in Blacks for what they were, but I don't know. Does that mean they're just gonna keep, like, what's next? Like the Ride Along to the Future?
Another Ride Along movie.
Ice Cube.
Ed and I had this conversation. I think it was like in our last like episode where we were talking about spinoffs, and could spinoffs be like the next? You know how comic book movies are a big thing now. That's like a genre in itself. What if spinoff movies become the next thing like that?
Spinoff movies?
Yeah, they just taking like whatever properties and just, as long as they got a good story behind it, they just mixing it together. Of course, Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones aren't going to be in it, but it's like still. Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill, they're back as their characters and stuff, but I don't know. I'm up for this type of deal. I think it'll be pretty interesting. We got some new photos of Michael Fassbender in Assassin's Creed.
I still don't know how I feel about it.
You said earlier, it looks TV-ish.
It looks his and the photos, but I'm saying they could do all this stuff with editing and make it look better, but it looks like he's on the set of a TV show. Like Arrow's suit, Flash's suit for the TV shows, they're not bad for TV, but if you use those same ones and put them in like the Justice League movie, it would throw it off because they don't fit together. And I feel like his Assassin's Creed outfit looks like he's, I don't know, on Broadway or something. Like, it doesn't look like it's for a movie.
It looks fine. That's one of those movies where just give us a trailer. They are just teasing and teasing and teasing with all these photos and images and just all this stuff that's just like, look, at this point, we don't know how to feel about this. Just give us a trailer. Just do that, and we'll tell you how we feel about it. Because a lot of people are like really banking on this movie. They're really hoping that this movie is like the first to really make video games movies great again. You know what I mean? Whereas Warcraft is about to come out. I just still don't know how I feel about that one. But yeah, you have those two movies that are right at the forefront of just being like, all right, man, like, because we had a Agent 47, we had a Hitman movie not too long ago, and that was just terrible. But hey,
yeah, I want this one.
A Ratchet and Clank movie came out not too, like this past week or something like that.
I saw that. I thought it was a game, and then it was like, no, it's a movie. But see, that's stuff. Those are movies I don't want them. Like, I don't want to watch Ratchet and Clank. And Assassin's Creed will be cool. I just don't want them to then pursue this like the games and be like, okay, Assassin's Creed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We don't need 8 Assassin's Creed movies just because there's 8 games. Just, make a quick little trilogy or just this one movie. I don't know. But like like Halo. That's what I've always been with. Because I love Halo.
Halo's been like,
like if
they've
they could
been
just
like picking at a Halo movie for so damn long. Yeah,
that's the one.
Ben Affleck just said, you know what? I don't want another fuck up again. Not saying Batman v Superman was a fuck up, but
and it wasn't his fault.
He's just like, dude, let me just be in charge of Justice League. I feel like, man, DC, I feel like they're just like in a rut right now because a lot of there was a petition for Zack Snyder to no longer direct Justice League movie, and I feel like with Ben Affleck is just coming in just like, all right, look, I have to take care of this now.
See, okay.
Which isn't a bad thing. Ben Affleck's cool. He's awesome.
No, okay. So I'll get to Ben Affleck. My thing is with movies, like I don't know where people, who do you pick to dislike on them? Because people like petition get Zack Snyder off it. Zack Snyder's directing wasn't horrible. I mean, there was parts, it was kind of choppy, but is that his fault or is it the fault of the writers trying to put too much in? Like, there's so many different people involved to just be like. It's like, football. It's like the director's like the quarterback. The defensive line, offensive line, all these people could suck, but then at the end of the day, it's like the quarterback. and then so I feel like that's how it is with these movies, because like I didn't feel like it was all Zack Snyder's fault, especially with his other things. He didn't do all the like super slow-mo things.
Jesse Eisenberg came out and was like, he blamed the editor.
And see, but that's another thing. There's an editor, but people don't know their name. So
yeah, I was about to say,
so
I'm
just
a
like
big,
Zack Snyder.
Like, editing is like key for me. It's like it's one of the reasons why I didn't like The Amazing Spider-Man when that came out. It's one of the reasons I hated that movie because the way it was edited, it was just like super, just like everything was just happening too quick. And I felt that watching Batman v Superman for like the first couple of minutes or so, I don't know what it was certain parts where I felt like, all right, we're kind of just like going here, and that. So I can see what he means by that. So, but as far as Zack Snyder goes,
because he's telling the story, he's going to the actors and he's like, I need you to feel this, do this. I need you to go here, and he's directing the movie. He's putting the shots and stuff. But like,
do we blame the screenwriter? Maybe. Does
maybe
Zack Snyder,
his fault and
is Zack Snyder getting too involved with the with the script? Because Zack Snyder, he's not really a screenwriter. He's more of a visual director. That's why 300 was good.
And there's parts of BVS where I'm just like, wow, like
that's why 300 was good. That's why Watchmen was good. He didn't write those. He let other people write those. And I'm not sure if he co-wrote or had a play.
He's probably tried in this one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So and that's why people didn't like Sucker Punch. A lot of people did not like. I don't like Sucker Punch, and it's because that movie. I know Zack Snyder wrote that, and so it's just one of those deals where it's just like maybe he needs to stay away from Microsoft Word and just stay, just behind the camera. And
like Zack Snyder, I don't know, like in his interviews or any of these people, these comic book movies, they'll be like, oh yeah, I like comic books, or I like this character. And I'm like, but are you like a true fan? Because like I feel like if I was making a movie, I read comic books now. And I'm a fan, and there's things in movies like I think would be cool. I feel like these guys read them when they were 5, and they're like, yeah, I mean, Batman's cool. I like Batman, so I can make a movie about him. It's like, but you got to be more involved than just picking up like the top 3 bestseller Batman comics, and then going behind the camera and be like, oh, I'm gonna make the perfect movie.
And which I think Ben Affleck is that person. Ben Affleck is a nerd. Like Whether we know it or not, Ben Affleck is a nerd. We've seen him in
His best friend's Kevin Smith.
Yeah, I was about to say, we've seen him in
You
Kevin
gotta-
Smith movies. He may seem like he has like his shit together and everything, but I'm pretty sure that dude can nerd out whenever he can. So,
But yeah, so thank you. And then, so with Ben Affleck, executive producer, that could be good because I feel like, so with someone like Zack Snyder who might not be good at screenwriting, writing stories, and want to try to get more involved, as a producer, you can be like, you need to set back.
yeah, exactly. That's why. That's what I feel like.
I'm sorry,
That's
Zach.
what I feel like. That's why they hired him, because I feel like Zack Snyder. Ben Affleck probably watched Zack Snyder direct the whole time when they were doing Batman v Superman. Just like, oh my god, I just got it. He probably like went behind his back, and just like started. Yo, I got this executive producing job. You need to like sit your ass down, like a little bit. But no, like all respects to Zack Snyder. He's a great director in my opinion. I think he's pretty good. Well, Travis, as much as I hate to say it, we have a cast for young Han Solo.
Who?
Good old Alden Ehrenreich. Or you said Aldo. We're gonna call him Aldo.
Aldo Solo.
So
who is he though?
he was in Hail Caesar. I don't think you've seen that or not, but it's a Coen Brothers film with the movie with George Clooney and Scarlett Jo, Shannon Tate, Josh.
They're getting me off guard because all these new movies are getting these new directors and these people, and I'm just over here like.
Well, he was in Hail Caesar. He was the best part in Hail Caesar, if y'all seen it or not. It's not that I'm looking forward to it. It's just that I'm fine without this movie. But hey, the people that's behind this movie actually got me a lot more interested. This who is it? Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They are the guys behind the Lego movie.
All right, no, they're okay. That's a good movie.
Yeah,
I was gonna ask. So you said how you're feeling. So that's my thing. So Han Solo, okay, he's cool. And when he was younger, he was probably just as cool. But that's the thing too. With I know Star Wars is cool. Star Wars is gonna be cool. You can do so much with it. But do we need the Han Solo movie?
That's
do we
what I
gotta?
mean.
Do we gotta know? I mean, really?
That's what I mean. Like, it's not that I don't care, but it's just, do we need that?
I think it's just to make money. Like Rebels, that's something cool, you know. And then I want to know where they like, because now they have so much room. One, you have a 30-year gap you could play with. Like, what happened in those 30 years? But then other stuff, like, I'm disappointed. Not really disappointed. Like Disney did the whole like revamp. Like anything past the 6th movie is not relevant. So like future kids, lineages, and all that stuff. But I was most happy with the Unleashed series for the video games. And that's what I always want to see as a movie. It's like Darth Vader going behind the Emperor, having the secret apprentice. Like that's some cool shit that's cooler than Han
make
Solo.
that into a movie.
But yeah. Or I mean like Attack of the Clones was garbage, but you know they have the TV show. But then
Rebels,
they have that, and they have this Clone Wars show. But I'm just saying, like, that could be like on Disney Channel for kids. But they need to give me something more, man. I want more than the Han Solo movie. Why Han Solo? Who cares?
You think they're gonna give us like a young Chewie?
A puppy chair. He's
young
actually
Chewie,
really small.
Like from the Christmas special, the Star Wars Christmas special. I bet that'd be just terrifying. But yeah, congratulations, Alden. You are going to be on the forefront of everything, and people are possibly going to hate or love you, whatever. Which you're in that Star Wars universe now.
You do have
officially.
You have shoes to fill.
Yeah.
You're gonna die though. Is it too late to say that? I mean, people have. Hopefully, most.
Yeah, I'm about to say, at this point, I'm sorry, fuck it. If you haven't seen Force Awakens yet, fuck it. Like nobody, like
Han dies.
Yeah, Han dies. Thank you, Travis, for doing your thing and just damnation. Hashtag damnation.
We need everyone to submit their best Running Man videos.
Yeah.
And whoever wins gets a prize called...
Yeah, hashtag it Running Man Film Scouts. Running Film Scouts or something like that. Thank you guys for watching and enjoying us talk and serenade you with movie news and everything. And again, people, please share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, tell your grandma, tell your girlfriend, tell your girlfriends. Hey, we out here. I'm John Hauser.
And I'm Travis.
And thank you for watching Film Scouts.
We them boys.
Wicked.